Hey everyone, it's Tracy. Thanks for joining me. Today I want to share my Happy Spring Finish blocks with you. Trying to inspire you for some spring decorating. Now these blocks are to be used like on a shelf or a mantle or a table or something, just to spruce up, add some spring decor. And so what I did is I started with some 2x4 blocks, and I have my husband cut them down. We get these at the like Lowe's, Home Depot. I just have him buy several of them, and then he just cuts them for me, like 4 and 5 inches. That's my favorite size. I will have him do that, and then he sands the edges for me. And then the colors that I'm using is the Americana Banana Cream and Citrine Green. Those are the colors of what I painted my blocks. You can kind of see like that. For the letters, I cut it out of this color of 631, which is the Cricut vinyl. And this font is called Love Letters, and this font is called Hog Bold, and so I will link to those in the description below, so if you would like to download those for free, that you can. Another thing I included was some little fabric rosettes, and I did do a tutorial on those, so I will link to that in this video if you would like to see how I create fabric rosettes. I also added some fabric and some jute string to different on the S block, and then also on the Happy block, to kind of give it, you know, a little bit more fun and spunk. So what I did is I designed everything in my on my Cricut Explorer in Design Space. So what I did is I measured the block to see how big my canvas was going to be. So this one is about 5 inches, and it's so 5 inches by 3 inches wide, okay? And so this one is probably, yes, it's about the same. So what I did is I went in Design Space and I made a canvas of 5 inches by 3 inches wide. And then I pulled in a text, which is the love letters, and I just typed in all of these, and then I measured it so that it would fit on my block the size that I want it. Now on the P, I did kind of play around with it a little bit because the P to me looked capitalized, but that's just the P in this font family, and so I just kind of, I think, shrunk it a little bit so that I can make it work. And so then I cut that out on my Cricut Explorer just like that. Also, I did the same thing on this. This is a 1-inch pine board. So what I did is I made another canvas for that so that I could kind of see what size I wanted my letters. Now, I guess it doesn't matter the 10. I knew I was going to do something here, so it didn't matter how wide it was, or how long it was. I just wanted this to know how I would get those letters in there like that. And if you need some help on how I did that, I'll be happy to explain a little bit more. So anyway, around the individual letters, to kind of make them pop a little bit, well, first of all, let me back up. What I did was I painted them just solid color, and then I just cut scrapbook paper a little bit smaller than the block itself. So each block has a different scrapbook paper. And this is a great way to use up some of those paper scraps that you do another project on, and then you're like, but I really like that paper, I don't want to throw it away. So this is good to kind of put to the side and then just kind of pull it all together. But I think once I put the letters on there, it needed something a little bit more. So I used my Faber-Castell white Pitt artist pen, and I just went around the letter itself to kind of bring it out just a little bit more. This is what it looks like in the craft store, and I got it, I have seen them at Hobby Lobby and also at Michael's, and I'm sure you can get them online as well. For around the edges of the block, I used my Versamark brown ink, just shading that. And then for starting my doodling, I use the Bic Market Fine Point pen. And then also here on the Happy, I did that as well. And but also used my Jelly Roll brown pen on there. Just some fabric scraps and some little jute twine, and you have an adorable Happy Spring block collection that you can use and enjoy for years to come. Alright guys, my channel is all about sharing ideas, sharing tips, and inspiring others with a bit of country charm. So I love doing this. This is my element right here, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate your comments, your thumbs up for the projects that I do and things that I do share. And God bless, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.